good. I did it with my headphone cord a while back, and it was white on white. I don't know if it showed up very well. I'm going to be doing a video soon called Reviewing the Reviewers. How does that sound? A lot of magic channels are out there reviewing now, and it causes a little controversy, and there's a lot of different opinions about it. I have a lot of opinions about it, and I thought it might be interesting to share. But to make it sort of worthwhile for the viewer, I thought I'd order something from someone I had never ordered from before, and that's Prop Dog in the UK. I'm in Canada, and I've never thought about ordering something over the big pond. Just came today. I decided there was a product that I believe is exclusive to them. They manufacture their own version there, and I've always been interested in seeing if I could use it, seeing if it was any good, and I don't know, it just really interested me. It looked like something that I could, if it was quality, I mean real quality. It's one of these fussy things that I'm a quality guy, and by that I mean just because something's a good idea doesn't mean that it's going to be usable to the point where I could routine it and make it my own, as opposed to just copying whatever it was meant to do in the first place, which I'm not that big a fan of. I kind of like to routine my own stuff, but a prop has to be sort of almost, well, not totally foolproof, but it has to be built in a way that, at least by practice, if it's sleight of hand or whatever, I don't mind thousands and thousands of repetition of practice, but I need the prop to do what it's supposed to do so that I can count on it. Because once I've got the practice in place, like once I've invested huge amounts of time getting good at the moves required, it's very disappointing when the prop lets you down, or if it just wears out early because it's cheap or whatever. So I thought, Prop Dog has really been getting into reviews lately, and I don't usually bother debating or throwing in my opinion too much with reviewers, because I find that magic reviewers, I don't know if they maybe they get a hard time, like maybe people give them a hard time a lot. They never seem all that open to discussing their reviews after the fact. I don't know if that's just because they don't have time to go through the comments or whatever, but I did make some comments about the Omega deck and the scathing review Alex gave it on Prop Dog, and I thought it was great. Like he went that extra mile. He backed up what he had to say, and he even did a subsequent upload to prove his point. I was really impressed. I don't agree with him because for me, the Omega deck, it's just one of those things. Sure, I could build my own cheap version of it, but once I'd ordered all the pieces and spent my time trying to get it right, it wouldn't be, considering what I like to charge by the hour when I'm working, considering that and all the fuss I'd have to go to, really, I wasn't out any money ordering the Omega deck, which does exactly what it's supposed to every frickin' time. It's very, very reliable, so that I can just go ahead and routine, and I don't have to be crazy about spectator management. I can get a little bit wild and a little bit, I can improv where the opportunity comes up in the presentation without worrying about the props letting me down. Even a simple thing like a pad of paper that's supposed to have something written on it can let you down if there's something crappy about it. When you're trying to flip the pages and do whatever you're supposed to do. Even a Sharpie can let you down if it dries out. That's why everybody really likes Sharpies, because they'll use them a lot in the routine, and the Sharpies are always consistent. They don't dry out easy, they're strong, they're just good markers. So the Omega deck is just a good prop for doing what it does. But anyway, that's besides the point. I think that the Prop Dog guys are doing an interesting kind of review channel that's once again adding something different to the whole review genre. I follow, you know, all of the well-known ones like Magic Orthodoxy, ECAT's great, Tyler Lunsford is excellent, and anyway, I thought it merited some discussion. But to make it truly useful, I ordered from Prop Dog, which I have never done before, and they sent me some stuff across the pond, and I won this. This was actually, if you watch Prop Dog live on Fridays at noon, at least noon here Eastern Standard, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's noon here. Anyway, Prop Dog goes on Facebook Live every Friday, and then they usually run a contest at the end. And it just so happened that using the force card number from Omega, I threw my card choice in the hat for the contest at the end, and I won this. So look at that. All the way from over the pond. I always thought this looked like a great routine. I didn't know, you know, it's where you do a thing with the coin and it disappears and it ends up coming out of your nose. Great routine. I didn't know if I'd ever use it, but I like the routine. So anyway, what a great prize. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. I haven't had these guys sponge balls in like forever, in such a long time. So I ordered some up to get my hands dirty again in practice, because I ordered this new trick. Where's my glasses? It's called Revolution. Super Multi-Ball. Anyway, I ordered that. It came highly recommended by the Prop Dog guys, and Dave Bonzel was actually there when it was being recommended. And knowing the sort of standards he seems to hold himself to for building things, he seemed pretty satisfied with it and looked like a great trick. And I haven't done sponge balls, I mean, probably since I was a kid. I used to do sponge ball. I used to have the sponge balls, the two red sponge balls, and then one became a square and the other one disappeared at the end. I forget what that was called. But I haven't done sponge balls since then, so I thought it looks like a great effect that I'll try. This was another thing here that looked like a lot of fun that I hadn't seen in many years, and the Prop Dog boys were gathering it. It's sort of a conversation piece. It's just a little gaff where you can do a little hooking thing with an elastic in a puzzle, and nobody else can. So it's sort of a puzzle slash gag slash magic trick. Good conversation starter. I think probably neat to hand around to in a parlor setting, which is my favorite. You know, small groups of 8 to 10 to 12 people. It's probably something you could hand around to kind of warm them up with while you're getting going and getting everybody's names and that sort of thing. And the other one is the I won't show you the whole thing because it's a trick with a key anyway. And I thought that if I ordered this and then I routined it and performed it, I could put together the performance with a review of the Prop Dog product and the service and everything surrounding ordering from them for the first time. I could review them and an actual Prop Dog made product, and then sort of blend that into reviewing the viewers and giving them my thoughts on reviews in general. So that's it for now. I don't want to bore you any further. I just thought that I'd update with that, and I hope you enjoyed the trick at the beginning. And peace out. I'll see you soon.